one of the things that I've started to realize is, and I've had to cut a lot of people out that I don't necessarily want to cut out because they don't respect my emotional bank account or my energy. You know what I'm saying? So these people, they're really good people, right? And they want to win and they're hungry and they have all the, if we were investing in them as a stock, we'd invest in them,
we'd buy them, right?
But they take too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What do you say to people
well, bring value, number one. You'd be surprised. You can bring value to someone like Andy or I, literally just encouraging what we're doing, a resource, a referral, a thank you or whatever. That's a big deal. But when you're draining from that person, where you're asking too much from them too soon, prematurely, that's the deal. And here's what people have to realize. You're more valuable than you think. And because you think, some people, because they think they don't bring any value, so your value is your performance, your knowledge, your connections, your relationships, your belief, all that stuff. That's value. Me and you value that far beyond how rich somebody is.
Absolutely.
But most people, they discount their value. And here's what they think. I'll be valuable with information. I'm going to tell him about someone else. I'm going to explain this other situation. I'm going to gossip with him. They think that's their value because they don't see value in themselves beyond that. And the way you indicate to me you have very little value to offer me is by thinking your value is gossip, information, or taking away from another person or someone that I care about.
Yeah.
You're done. People don't understand how much winning requires energy.
Yeah.
So if you're doing anything to deplete someone's energy in any way, shape, or form, you're not bringing them any value.
Especially when they're super high level.
Right.
The highest level people, dude, they're super conscious of that energy bank account. And dude, if you really want to be valuable to somebody that you're trying to learn from, guys, because dude, that's what it takes, right? You have to have people. We actually talked about this yesterday.
We did.
People, it's very, very hard for people to materialize things when they've never seen it, or they've never touched it, or they've never witnessed it. And when you're the first person in your family to make $100,000, it's a big deal, right? When you're the first person in your family to buy a house, that's a big deal. And it's hard to imagine having those things if nobody you ever know has had it. So it's important to attach yourself to people who do have the things you want, but it's important to make deposits into their account, because when you make deposits into their energy account, guess what they're going to do back? They're going to give you deposits back.
They're going to reciprocate.
Yes.
Good, successful people are huge believers in the law of reciprocity.
Yes.
And they want to pay you back beyond what you've paid them. But the best move is to make a couple deposits, to your point first. Deposits can literally be, hey man, let me just explain to you how what you just did really helped change my life.
Right.
That contributes to my energy.
Yes.
People think, they hear that all the time. I never can hear that enough.
Me neither, because dude, the negative balances it out.
You got it.
Yeah.
And you and I both were, I was saying this on the plane yesterday, flying out here with these guys. They're all kind of taking notes when I'm talking. And they're like, man, you took the whole 3 or 4 hours with us, these guys that were flying with me. And I'm like, it wasn't that long ago. Nobody wanted to hear from me.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who the heck I am.
Yeah.
No one cared what I had to say. I'm grateful for this, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're grateful for what I'm doing gives me more energy to give you more of it. So I'm reciprocating. That's a big deal. And by the way, if you're coming up, you fall in love with the law of reciprocity. You over-deliver to people. Keep your commitment small and your delivery high, and you will find that people want to deliver more to you. So I know for you and I, that's a huge one for us, is don't take my damn energy.
No.
Because I will eliminate you.
It's not a matter of want. You have to.
Yeah.
Because we have so much shit going. Dude, look, guys, if you're trying to learn from someone who's, let's say, super wealthy, has all the shit and all this shit, right? If you don't contribute, you'll get nothing. You'll get nothing. A lot of people who will go to every show, every event, every seminar, every mastermind, and yet they're still not winning. And then when you sell a ticket that's going to teach them how they can make literally tens of millions of dollars a day, they complain about a price. It's like, bro, you guys don't get it. You don't understand the value of the information. You don't understand that I can teach you in one day how to make literally hundreds of millions of dollars. When you're 22 years old, dude, you don't even understand how big of a shit you're taking on the opportunity you have, because you could literally be 10 years ahead of where I was or where you were by just understanding, hey, dude, I got this flow. Now I'm going to create an actual company around it.
That's right.
And dude, don't shit on the opportunity just because we have these amazing tools right now. We have amazing opportunity with technology and all these things to make money, but the money that you make should be reinvested into actually building something that's sustainable, so that you don't have to chase your tail for the next 20 years. Because dude, what if what if that technology changes? Or what if it goes away? Or what if there's dude, you do not want to be the guy who's having to come up with the next widget every 4 months, you know? And dude, that's the biggest opportunity I see being squandered right now. And I see like almost all these quote unquote masterminds, which by the way, that is not what Arete is. It's a community, but I see that that's the focus, right? Like, how do we get ads to convert? How do we do, and like people are enamored with that, but nobody's teaching them how to build a company, how to hire people, how to fire people, how to build systems, how to build culture, how to brand, how to market. They're not the same thing. You know, dude, you guys have to understand, like if you're the guy right now who's doing a little bit of something, dude, don't squander that, because dude, that cash flow could be used to as the seed to create forests that you'll never have to worry about ever again. You know, and that's my biggest gripe for the younger generation right now. I see a lot of people hustling, see a lot of people working hard. It's not that they're lazy, it's that no one's telling them like, hey bro, do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know how to scale. And I think you're right about that. I know you are. The other thing too is like, there's this, I see a lot of dabblers. Like they're involved in like 4, 5, 6, 7 different things at one time because they believe this notion that saying that's out there, that's a fact, but it's not true. That millionaires all have multiple streams of income, right? That's a fact that is completely not true. Because here's the truth. Once they became millionaires, they diversified and bought some buildings or had other stuff, but they became multimillionaires by getting great at something. Like get fully obsessed with something you're doing and execute on it. You did this, like the stores and this to me are the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? I got great at one thing first, got really wealthy. Yeah, once I'm a millionaire, I've got multiple streams of income. I see too many people, well, I'm in mortgages, but I also do like alarms, and I've also got like this protein store.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get rich.
Yeah.
You're not, because guess what? I'm full bore, crushing every day, obsessed with one thing, and you're dabbling in the same thing. It'd be like saying, I'm the greatest quarterback of all time, but I also sell cars on the weekend. Like there's no way you're gonna compete.
Point.
Yeah.
Because dude, you can't, I think the point that gets lost there, I think it's almost like an ego point that people, or maybe it's unawareness. I don't know. It could be one or the other. But a lot of people think that they can spread their energy, right? Like I can do this and I can do that and I can do this too. And you can, once this has dug its roots down so big that it allows you to shift from putting your energy here to here. Okay. And then this one gets mature and then you move here. But what we're talking about here is like, you know, you go plant 3 seeds, right? You're trying to grow 3 trees, but 1 tree's in California, 1 tree's in Missouri, and 1 tree's in Florida. You can do it because it's impossible, right? So that's what we're talking about. And you have to understand that, like, dude, if you guys aren't, there's other people out there that are hungrier than you, that are putting all their energy, every bit of their being into the one thing. And you're thinking that you could beat them or compete with them by doing a little of 3 things. Guys, you're going to get smashed.